What's your guys' game like? You know, what it is here. Go ahead and comment it. I keep talking because I'm just gonna sit here and wait. But go ahead and comment, like, what is game to you? Who do you research? What do you read? What are you doing? Are you just trial and error? Do you just go out and talk to girls? Just like spray your communication like an AK? And like whoever it hits, you're like, I go with that one. Or do you got some strategy? They keep following.
Want to give you this?
If
you wanted it.
Yeah, I mean, put it there, sure. I don't know. Are they super great? Would you eat them?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. What am I, the fucking scavenger of the base one?
But I mean, like last time I think you ate them, they're about.
Do you think they were this gray?
They were out of.
It's kind of gray. It's pretty gray.
I can toss them.
Dang. I hate tossing meat. Yeah, just put it in my you know, so lineage here is mystery, but there's so many lineages, you know, involved in this stuff with Ross Jeffries and Vince Kelvin and, you know, so many teachers of old. That's just what this is here. So, oh, we got Zotes. Okay, I don't know what happened to my Zoom stream here. Let's make sure it's still streaming to the channels. It is. Okay. So guys on Zoom, Sebastian, TL, Zotes, you know, any comments or questions? Zotes will be coming here to do residency, which is an old offering, but it's, you know, been revamped. And of course, living here in Vegas, it's incredible. We go out 6 nights a week with AZD, about 4 or 5 hours in field. Last night was incredible. We were with the Island Boy, Czech, the star, the original Island Boy, and his current Island Boy took all the rights in the whole copyright battle and whatever, and that's what he is. And so we're out with him. And man, when you're in the world's biggest strip club, Sapphires, the world's biggest strip club with the finest girls, the most girls, and you're there with the celebrity and the celebrity director who shot that music video that they're playing on the Megatron or whatever, that's pretty dope. And you got a bottle, and oh man, you're getting a different kind of experience from the dancers. I'm not spending that much money. It was actually less than most nights, but it's different, you know, and it's a training ground that improves your game in such a way. It makes you more free. It makes you more authentic, but also more playful at the same time. It's this interesting, like, you know, you don't take it serious, but at the same time, you're like seriously acting, but you're not, it's just fun. It's literally like an adult playground, the strip club. And that's how we treat it. And of course, you pay when you go to the playground. It may seem like a lot to spend like $50 or $100 or whatever, but imagine how much it was to go play the arcades when you were a kid and what that ratio of money was to how much money you earned as a kid. Be like $5 at the arcade was like, man, how do you get $5? You got to do like 10 hours a yard or something. You know what I mean? So strategy, of course, keep them guessing and interested in who you are. Right on, Aaron. Right on. So, dang. How do you meet these girls that you keep them so interested? You just know for forever? Where do you, man, that's so interesting. Keep them interested. How do you do that? How do you just keep them interested? What's your game, Aaron? I'm curious. If you want to go live real quick, I'm about to set up my dinner, my evening meal for nourishing myself before I go out with AZD and the tribe. Got to be sharp. Got to be with it. Have the fuel. You know what I mean? Oh, I meant to get my water bottle ready. Shit. I may have to come right back to you guys. Andre Agassi, is this you? No. But I have heard that before. That's interesting. That guy was famous a long time ago, dude. You're like way behind the times. Strategy, of course. Oh yeah. Anything else here? Okay, we got a comment here on Zoom. Question, how Sebastian. So Sebastian's from Florida. He's on the daily mentorship, the Mastermind University with AZD. That's what you all can sign up for. I've been talking with many of you on TikTok and Instagram about that. $97, 30 lectures a month, plus all the recordings. Sebastian's been on a few, like probably 4 or 5 months now, at least. Question, how to not be shaky or nervous around new women and conversation and holding a frame of I'm the prize. You don't scare me. Probably basic question. I don't know, brother. The thing is, I want real friends to go to a venue with for infield. There's a lot in that. I feel you, man. And, I know you're in your early 20s, and finding guys that you can maneuver in the world with is one in a million, dude. And I don't know how many people you think you've met, but I don't think you've met a million people. So you still got a lot of people to go through to find, like, someone dope with. Like, imagine how many people AZD had to meet before he met Yogi Chris. However special AZD is, Yogi Chris is also special, and I know it, and he knows it. Everybody knows it. And you had to go through a lot of. How many people did I have to meet before I met AZD? You know what I mean? So, how the best route is going to be really to prioritize your IMC relationships. There are other guys in Miami. I know many of them are older than you. And for them to want to spend time with you and guide you in any way, like, you got to get your money up. You got to be ambitious. You got to, do some of the ingredients that we talk about. Obviously, coming in person, you haven't been in person yet. So that vibe is going to translate a lot. And then, being shaky or nervous around new women, like, obviously it depends on the caliber of woman. Like, imagine it's an old lady that's fat and just sweet. Let's not make her like nasty. Let's just make her a sweet old fat lady, and probably wouldn't be nervous around her. What if that fat old lady was once a super hot babe in her swimsuit, like you find in Miami Beach or wherever you're at? She probably would have made you nervous, but then when she's old, she doesn't. So it's not just new women. It's like, how beautiful is the woman and what is she looking like right in front of you? And that's what we go to the strip clubs for, partly, is the immunization. Right? You know what that word means, Sultan? Immunization? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Become immune to something. I'm going to start hearing that at the strip club now. It's going to echo like a reverberation. I'm going to hear it. The dancers are going to start saying the word immunize, and I'm going to be like,
What's the other word?
To clear the vessel, the deeper the dive.
There's a word the guy used today.
To clear the vessel. Subside. Yes, I'll be subsiding in my sexual urges. What did he think it meant? Like, to lessen it.
Think about
Yeah, whatever. So, getting comfortable, that's what this path is. Partly, obviously, the way that we talk in the more advanced talks, the women are such a small feature of what we do. But it is, in many ways, most enticing. It's the thing that's advertised. It's the thing that the soul of all the men on planet Earth are really struggling and suffering with is women. So that's what's put out there. And you use that nervousness that you get kind of tense around new, beautiful women to chisel away at that part of you that's still like a weak little boy that you don't need to be like that. And that just, takes time. Your nervous system relaxes into it. You don't got to rush it, but putting yourself in more and more social situations, and you're still a lone wolf out there. So it's different when you walk with 10 or 12 or 15 guys behind you. You walk with a different power and authority. If you're just a lone wolf and you've only ever known being a lone wolf out there, then, you walk like a lone wolf, and it may be dangerous. I don't know how big a guy you are, but that's like, it could be risky to talk to a new pretty woman because all the men in the environment are also looking at you talk to the new pretty woman. So you got all this attention on you. That's where we have the processes that we do here at base. Let's say the roundtable exercise at night. You'll feel that same pressure and nervousness, but you'll learn to relax into it. That's what residency is. Sebastian, are you 21? If you're 21, man, I really recommend just take a loan and come to Vegas, man. Thank you, brother. Some awesome perspectives. I don't know why. 22. There you go, man. Take out a credit card. Let's go. Or save for it, whatever. The longer you wait, the less available it becomes, the more expensive it is. Lesson learned, and that's true. I learned desensitization term on love spell. Yes, love spell is super old, man. I told you, love spell is super old. Newer stuff. I want to get to 2 weeks. Yeah, 4,500 for the 2 weeks, brother. Dylan's coming for 3 weeks. I quoted him at 6K. 6K for 3 weeks to live with the top player, man. Guys on TikTok. Some of you came through TikTok. People that are on the program now, they've come and lived with AZD. Like, it's possible to live with this guy. Just like I live with him. But I live with him because 4 years ago, I did some immense training programs with him. And I was first in line and I sacrificed everything. I sold everything. I did. All I wanted was what he knew. I lived out of my car while I worked and I made a living, like 32 grand a year living, selling my yoga. And, I was the most committed and dedicated and still continue to be to the best of my ability. And keep pushing that. I see the vision. Yes. Coming April 1st. Right on, brother. As soon as you can put money down, because we're getting double booked, we can only take 2 people at a time. So I recommend put money down to lock in the dates, and then get your plane ticket to you could usually change your plane tickets, but that's what I recommend. Oh, Armando. Oh, that's Armando. Sorry, I thought that was Sebastian typing. So Armando's here. I think you've already paid. I don't know if maybe you put money down. And that's great, man. So you come, hopefully you do your orientation with either Sultan or Fernando. And you know about the attire. You guys come with some nice outfits. You don't want to look too square, but you could talk to them about it. You want at least two, so that way you could, like, if one gets dirty, you wash it while you wear the other one. And and then you have money for your own food and drinks. Yes, I expect to put in more soon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That sounds good. Okay, Sebastian, residency. And TL, are you moving to Vegas, man? And let's see. Zotis is coming to residency. Man, all these guys are coming to residency. Dylan, I'm pretty sure you're doing it. It's like still 10 weeks out, but what religion is AZD? IMC Nation, man. IMC Nation. He's developed a lot of ideas, and he's pulled from a lot of different philosophies, and he's given a lot of those references in the classes. I don't need to just repeat them to you. A lot of Eastern traditions, Western traditions, very educated. And yeah. So a lot of people, they'll say what religion they are, but they label it, and they that still means something so different. Because you'll have, like, if you ask 100 Christians, what religion are you? But then you go into that, and that like what their philosophy of life is, and it will be so different. You ask 100 Buddhists, and you might even get more consistency in Buddhism, but maybe not. Depends if you're in a monastery Buddhism versus, like, just the common world people that are Buddhists. Same with Christians. Christians in a monastery or church versus, like, the pastors, the priests, the fathers, whatever, versus Christians out in the world. And there's so many sects of Christianity, probably like there's so many sects of Hinduism and Islam, and sheesh, those labels, And then there's New Age stuff. There's tons of New Age religions, or whatever you want to call them. They got different labels. So religion, if you look into the word, it's like the belief systems. And beliefs, man, you could say capitalism in a way is a kind of religion because it has beliefs. You know what I mean? Like socialism, communism, those are actually religions. They think it's not, but because it doesn't deal with, like, God or whatever, but it comes down to what the word means, and that you have beliefs, that how you interact with people, blah, blah, blah. So the main thing is look at AZD not as a religious teacher, but as a social dynamics coach. How to interact with people. And as you master or get better at interacting with people, you really uncover yourself. Like we were talking about earlier on the stream with AZD, you clarify your relationships. Like we have started to separate our relationship to words. So that different words like girlfriend or religion or whatever, they mean we have space between us and these words, and we see that we have a relationship to the word. What is our relationship to the word communism, Nazi, Hitler, Trump, Biden, Christianity, Jesus? Like we have a relationship to the word, which represents an image, a frequency, an idea, whatever. And we relate to all these words: feminism, pickup artists, sorcery, Ivy League. What is our relationship to the words Ivy League? And of course, girlfriend, religion, sex, like all those things. So in that separation, it's like we kind of locate ourselves. We triangulate ourselves by our relationships to other people. And that's very spiritually awakening. We use relationships for spiritual awakening. We use money mastery and success in the world as spiritual awakening, because we understand that this is relationships with people. As soon as you start having to sell yourself, you realize it's a communication, it's a presentation, and it's a relationship. And if you do it enough, like you're on the phones a lot, or you're door knocking a lot, or you're talking to a lot of people about what you do, like if you're one of these promoters or whatever, then you start to see how much your attitude beforehand, the attitude you're bringing into the situation, plays a role in the outcome. It's not just about a snapshot present time moment of your presentation, how you look and what you're saying. There's all this momentum, this mental momentum, this imagined, momentum of imagination you have, your attitude and your mindset that you bring into your activities when you're doing sales or approaching people, or your relationships to what you do, to the people in your life. But some people long-term relationships offer a different lens than the short term. And they both offer something really valuable. What's your first impression? That's what pickup will teach you. Picking up girls, talking to new girls, you get a better reflection of your first impressions that you give to people. Long-term relationships, you get a better impression of, the trueness of your character, your consistency, who you really are when you stop trying, which has a lot to do with what you're going to manifest for yourself in this life, your destiny. The moments that you're not really conscious, who are you and how do you act? Because, ideally, we'd all be always conscious all the time, but that, you go on autopilot a lot. So who are you? What's your character when you relax a little bit? And then, of course, you keep pushing your will and everything. That's the process. That's what we do. Yes, I expect to. Oh, he is himself. Haha. I missed what you said that too. Okay. What do you guys think? While I collect some thoughts, I'm going to get my water jug really quick because I got to put some ice water in it. So type something out. Or if you guys are on Zoom, Aaron, exactly your attitude, your energy, AZD has changed the way I carry myself. Hell yeah, brother. Man, I'm always excited. Go live. I want to talk to you. And let's catch up. I'm just going to grab this water jug really quick. Okay, let's see what you guys came up with. Let's see. Aaron, what's up? Hey, how you doing? My one and only page. Talk about OnlyFans. Guys, we have an OnlyFans Star Search party coming up in about a week and a half. So if you're a girl, you're watching online and you want to be part of our Star Search event, it's a very well-paid event, very classy. Just DM this account. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Oh, so for this thing for BC, so we need a video of the last event, the last party to Brian Casella to get him an idea of like what the party was like. And so I don't know the condition that all the films are in and what all is captured. So what's the story with that?
I'm working on that right now.
Mm-hmm. And so like, you're working on some final highlight video or a final edited episode, like a full-length episode?
What I got is send in all the videos that we have because it's 4 of them.
There's 4 videos
that
that are
make it transitions, make it smoother. Let's say when there's, nothing congruent to the part, you can move that from the.
Come again?
If there's nothing congruent with the party, just remove that from the whole video.
Sure.
And then just give that to him. That's what I understood. But if you want,
No. I'm just trying to make sure it happens. So how long do you imagine the final product would be that we send to him?
2 hours.
It would be a 4-hour continuous.
The whole product.
The whole thing minus any downtime, or do you keep the downtime?
No, remove that. That's what I'm doing right now.
So then it's probably less than 4 hours. The whole event was 4 hours.
Maybe 3.5.
Really? There's only that much downtime? Okay. And do you know about how long until and then is that the final product that gets sold? Like
We're not
recording?
something like that. It's just I'm just doing this because I don't know what's the plan with BC, but
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I hate using your time just for this one special thing. I know it takes time. Is the episode sold after it's done now?
no, we don't do that.
You don't sell the episode?
We haven't done it. I mean, I don't know if you heard today, I put out a call for people to help because the team is so small. I mean, it's what, 5, 7 people now, and we need extra help.
Hey, I have a question. Are you just
Hold on,
looking
hold
to?
on, hold on, hold on. I know you're about to volunteer TL in some way.
No, it's not that.
Okay,
It's
well,
just
1 second, let me wrap this really quick.
No worries.
I don't know if Tyler's being fully utilized. I think he may even be overproducing compared to the people, what they're able
I
to
don't
output.
think so,
Right, so I think Tyler could do a lot of that. The final video compilation effort. And,
I've already asked him for that, he doesn't have any time.
oh, okay. And then as far as selling it, I totally could get to Mario on selling it on Gumroad. We have a Gumroad, and I mean, it would bring in maybe 10 sales, another 1,000 or something. But otherwise, it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
And if you ever want to refurbish it and sell it bigger, I mean, we can also run ads, Shopify ads to it, like, you know, just if it's fine if it's a 3.5 hour full length, whatever. It doesn't have to be fancily edited. It's the value is there, the audio, video quality. You know, what do you think?
I think it's doable, but like I said, at the end of the day, it's gotta be run by Oracle.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea, we can sell not only Vegas, but the ones we did at LA too.
Yeah,
We can do that, but like I said, he's gonna have to give the final approval.
for sure. I recommend starting with the most recent. So that it's relevant. Yeah, I mean, for as far as if we're gonna sell them, that start with the most recent and then go back and be like that one, that one, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so are you personally finishing this full length video for BC? And so any idea how long that would be?
Not tonight.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm staying behind and not going to the bar, but I'll meet you guys right before you guys hop into in the limo. So I'll go with you guys.
Okay, sounds good, brother. Thank you. All right, you guys got to hear that visit. TL, what's up? Come again? Oh, TL, you had something?
Yeah, I think you guys figured it out, but it's for BC. If you need a video that displays what the party is, I just sent something to.
If we need a video that.
Yeah, if you need something that displays what the video is within 30 seconds, I just sent something to Raul yesterday. So you could just send him that.
Well, I think because he sees the clips on Instagram, so he gets these ideas of these clip ideas, but actually getting the reality of the show, like as if he were watching the stream. Basically, because he's been so busy, he hasn't even been on like the live stream. I know he could have been that, but so we're basically getting him the final product so he can see the show and how everybody transformed through it. TL, I'm curious. Were you on the live stream of the episode when the last party aired?
So they can also do that. Yeah.
I was not on the live stream the last episode. No, I didn't get to see it.
Okay, I'm curious. Is anybody that's online? Were you on the last party stream? Yeah, tell it, Dylan, TL.
One.
You said yes.
Which one?
The last one, the last party, the Who Lies More, like a couple weeks ago here in Vegas. The first
Oh, I watched the recordings.
You watched the recordings.
Yeah.
The recordings, is that the Zoom stream or is that also the HD recordings?
Oh, I'm not sure. I got it, and then yeah, I remember what we talked about on the Zoom with me, you, and Sultan, and then I haven't gone back and watched all of them yet.
Okay.
I've just been rolling with the daily classes and advanced, but I wasn't on the live, and then I'm definitely gonna watch the recordings as well. That's what you're talking about, right?
I'm talking about the last party, the Who Lies More.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What about it? Like,
well, I'm just curious what you saw. Is it HD recordings or is it like a Zoom?
oh, it's nice. It's nice, and like the mics are good too. Yeah. I would just like
I see.
Yeah. It was clear though. It was clear.
Good.
Definitely. Yeah.
Super valuable. Did it feel like you were in person?
Oh, for sure. It was like even just watching 10 minutes of it was like, damn, man, this is fucking gold. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I was here in person. I haven't seen the video. So, we'll be sending it to BC because BC may end up collaborating to create a next level event. I could see BC doing like some kind of star search or something like that. Be easy to do that for him.
Hey, yeah, it was great though. big
Okay,
time.
anybody else? Do you have any comments or questions about IMC Base One lifestyle? I gotta eat my last bits of food before we go out. You know, a certain kind of energy it takes to go out with your social tentacles, just kind of reaching out. AZD in the kitchen.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Mhm.
Would you be able to, would you be open to making like a 30-second video later?
Of course.
That basically says, you basically saying, hey, I'm gonna go live, you can say you're like, me, AZD is gonna be going live on Kick.
Uh-huh.
And if you guys wanna watch that, this link is a link in below. I'm just gonna promote that on Instagram.
Is it better if I'm in my role or is it better if I'm? Seriously.
Suit's gonna be better.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
do that.
suit's definitely gonna be better.
It's truly amazing how much I've coughed. And yesterday, and the day before.
Off today, you said?
Just keeps going, yeah. Just can't stop coughing. I stopped coughing for like 10 minutes. That's how the chick was like, I'll take a rain check. I don't wanna get sick. Yeah, she actually spotted me from before. She came up all like ready to go, bro. She was so down. So I remember last time I had that number, I never messaged her. And it was on, I just kept coughing. And then he was like, "I'm sick." I'm like, no, not really.
No.
Just coughing, just coughing.
Yeah. Just
He
allergies.
goes, I can't take a risk, I'm just gonna rain check. I was like, all right, that's fine. Rain check away, bitch.
Check the rain. What's the quote of the day? AZD, what's the quote of the day?
Quote of the day, let's
Quote
see.
of the day.
Let's make one right now as I do this. The quote that says, be careful when you crack eggs. Because you may crack too hard and get a shell in your food.
Remember that.
Now figure out what that means. In relation to pickup.
That's deep. Yeah, it was really deep.
Man,
Yo,
yo, that was.
Live. We're live, Aaron. Dylan, what's up?
No, just the quote, man. That was. Woo! Like, damn, you know?
AZD fucking code generator, AI. He's my intelligent device.
Yeah, we just put all the notes in there and
It figures out how to do it.
yeah. Hey guys, this is Sin City Kitchen. Nutrition very important. When you're going out,
Yeah.
performance, right, AZD?
Right, I mean, that's what we're doing right now.
We're
This is,
fueling up.
we're doing this because now that as the video over a month,
Man,
this is now like part of the deal, like, look, right around this time, I know how much time it's gonna take, I'm getting better, I don't have to put it down yet, but
Yeah.
still a little bit off, but that's how we learn. And the nutrition is so important. We know, that's, I'm sick, my nutrition is little bit. When you're in nutrition, you don't get sick like that.
it's sure.
But when your nutrition's off, you're just waiting to get sick, bro. I was waiting to get sick. Well, I wasn't really, but when I started getting sick, I can tell you, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, oh, what the fuck, I got sick.
There's so many things like with the nightlife and all the people we're exposed to, the strip clubs and,
So much.
you know, the lack of sleep, like depresses the immune system, you know?
The lack of sleep is a big deal.
Mhm.
And then our diet, you know, you're back on your diet, right? How it look like it.
Well, I really want to do this protein fast.
Uh-huh.
I just keep eating meat.
You didn't eat what?
I keep eating meat and protein. But I'm gonna do it. I know it's gonna feel amazing when I do this day of protein fast.
Huh.
Bro,
Kimchi, you like kimchi?
what is it? With pepper?
No.
Fermented vegetables.
This one is specifically cabbage.
Fermented cabbage.
It's like Korean food. It's got quite a taste.
Quite a taste.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Okay, you wanna try it?
Sure. Yeah.
You like
I guess
kimchi,
this is-
Sultan?
Yes, but I'm not gonna have it now, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, but you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
With some stuff, it's really good. Losing weight, which is good. The sickness make you lose weight. I'm happy about that.
There you go.
Mhm.
Why is it slow?
No, what is that, bro? What is that?
Pepper.
Kind of pepper.
It's like a big green pepper. We sliced.
Oh, I see.
It's an octopus
Like
leg.
it's time is like over there. It's 6:11 PM.
Right now?
Yeah, someone's asking me, what time is it over there? Where you're at, bro? It's 6:11 here in Las Vegas.
Do you drink when you go out? A little bit, right?
I haven't the last 2 nights
Well,
because of my fucking chest, bro.
oh yeah,
No, I did last night, not before I did.
yeah. So it's like a little bit, whatever.
Yeah, the night before I did. But last night I only had, hold on.
It's 11:11 in Australia. So you're in Australia, bro? Going out tonight? Going out on this Tuesday, right? It's-
Tuesday.
Oh,
Man, every day here in Vegas, something going on. There's people happening. People live here, and it's about to kick up a notch. We're still in the dry season.
Yeah.
After spring break, it just goes hard until Halloween.
Well, I was just watching something. That guy said it too, I just realized. It's a 24-hour city.
Mhm.
That's a big deal. Because when I was a kid, I always imagined a 24-hour city. I was so sad that things would close down.
Yeah.
And I realized now I live somewhere it doesn't close. So I think we should do some research. Drive 60 miles
Get some
and
raw milk.
go, what?
Get some raw milk from Utah.
No. Drive 60 miles and go get a proper prostitute in a whorehouse ranch. That's an experience I'd like to have. I think we do some research, find out how much it costs.
Yeah.
And we plan and we go next week.
Wow.
It was on my Instagram, 60 miles away.
Wow.
Whatever
Like an
ranch
ad
is
was
an
an
ad.
ad?
Yeah.
No, you got an ad, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it said that there's 7 counties that are 60 minutes away from here that are legal prostitution.
Wow.
Requirement is 700,000 population, which is Campbell, I think. So
700,000
that's what it said on the post.
in the county, or?
It said it's required to have 700,000 population before they could have a place like that. Before it's legal.
I'm surprised there's that many. 60 miles away, it seems really rural. Why'd they have
I
700,000?
saved it, but
Wow.
The brotherhood, that view sent me with AZD and boss office. So,
Legalized prostitution in Nevada, 60 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip.
Legalized prostitution. I did a video weeks ago up by the street.
Have less than 700,000 residents.
They told me that there's
Yeah, that makes sense.
nothing on the inside, but then I can film on the outside as much as I can. This is exactly 60 miles center circle.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that'll enlighten us a lot, with our new content house and porn production company coming online.
to me, it's kind of like this.
We should be familiar with all these things. Mondo, Armando, we were just talking about you, man. Mondo's on. Yeah, what's up, AZD?
Well, I just play it out like this, right? I play out us going and that experience, and I know one thing for sure. I will be better at what I do after. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And that's the beautiful part of doing this as a lifestyle, as an art form. It's kind of like the porn star. Well, I don't know how to do this. There we go. Not like a porn star. He has sex for money. With hot women sometimes, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Multiple times. That's his job. And a lot of other people wish they had that.
Mhm.
Part of our job is to go explore these areas of sexuality that are not gay, but experiences that men can have, that they've written about, talked about. And I love that shit. I love that we recognize that to be more of a man, in my opinion, you should go to a whorehouse. That's what I believe. And I'm willing to say that on any fucking podcast, whatever.
Hey, big facts though.
Right?
Hey, you know what I started doing? Just like when I'm doing homework or shit.
But you have to
I have
go
this-
there. But you have to go there with the right mentality, like everything else. If you go to a
Yeah,
whorehouse
100%.
without this, it's different. You do what
Yeah,
you
then you're just a trick. You're a trick. It's messed up. You're gonna feel like shit
when you
after.
go like this,
Yeah,
when you're not, you don't need it, but you're doing it to get the experience and also level up.
exactly.
You know, because I'm gonna be uncomfortable going in there. I promise you. I
The
promise.
first time I ever was
Yeah.
with a hooker, it was fucking weird, but it was like I smoothed it out, you know,
Yeah.
because it was like, man, it was on some bullshit. But what I was saying was when I started doing homework and stuff, like just on my computer or whatever during the day, I go on this website. It's called Live with Jasmine, and there's just all these fine ass bitches on there. Oh my god, like all different types.
Everybody's on
I just click on a random one and I just talk to her and just watch her in the way that she is. And it's
Yeah.
like I could totally see, but I do it as a professional. I'm not there like busting nuts and shit and fucking like I'm watching her. I'm like really into it.
Right
And I've
on.
seen how it's just like, yo, it really, yeah.
Yeah, they'll level you up. You're a man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Men, at some point, at least warriors, from everywhere I've read and everywhere I looked, gotta go get a prostitute at some point. Just to do it.
100%.
Yeah, celebrities do.
Yeah.
You know?
I just did it. It was on some bullshit when I was in Portugal. I was
Yeah.
just one night, I smoked up a little bit. And
Yeah.
I hadn't smoked in a while, so I was like, "Oh shit, I'm getting high." I'm out there. I was like gaming and stuff. And then I ended up, man, so I had these two girls, and we were gonna meet up at the strip club later, right? But then I don't know, whatever. They were like, it could have been smoother. Maybe we had met there for, anyways.
Yeah.
I ended up at the strip club, and this lady's like, "Let's just go back here." So I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, go back there." And she's finding this African chick. Like I go in the room just like,
It's a strip club. It's a strip club.
yeah, it's a strip club. I go in the room just like, because I've been to strip clubs before and stuff like that. Not a ton of times, but I definitely been. And
Yeah.
I was just thinking it's gonna be like a dancer, And then she starts like, I'm touching her pussy. I'm like, just all this shit. And then she's like, we go over here and fuck right now. I'm like, say less,
What? She told me to go fuck.
Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, let's go. But like it costs money,
How was it private?
They had like this room in there that was like literally, if you were walking on the outside, you'd be like 2 feet away, a foot away. It was like right there, like on some bullshit. And I was just like, okay, but it was weird, man. I wasn't even getting hard like that. She was like, it was so tight, I like couldn't even put it in. It's not like I got a fucking 10-inch dick. It was weird, bro. It was like, I don't know, it just the vibe was off, like smoothed it out and made it not uncomfortable for her, I was just like started talking to her and I was like, whatever. But then later that night, I called another one because I literally just come to your house. That was good though. She wasn't as hot as I thought she was gonna be off the pictures, but having that experience definitely opened my eyes. Like
And where do you live?
right now?
Is that where, no, where did this happen? That's a better question.
Oh, Portugal.
Portugal. That's common
Yeah.
over there, constitutional.
Oh, I mean, it seemed like a little bit more. It's just like it's so easy to find too. If you go online, there's like all these fine chicks out there that'll just come meet you for like, I don't know, a couple $100 for like an hour or something. Easy to find. So I was like, And what made me feel better about it too was like, it wasn't like I was just doing that. Like I was picking up chicks. Like that week, like 10 days right there. I fucked like 6 girls,
Yeah, I believe you.
7, and I could have fucked like 11. Like
Yeah.
even that one girl that I showed you on some bullshit are just like, man, So I could see back where my game would have been way tighter and I would have gotten all those other ones. And maybe I would have had that experience or not. But like, I'm glad that it happened the way that it did, for sure, because it opened my eyes so much.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I've been thinking in the last 24 hours a lot. Something changed in me yesterday, you know? And as of right now, I would much rather get a prostitute than to meet a girl and have a relationship with her. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart right now.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Now,
Mhm.
I say that and I realize a lot of guys who can't game will skip gaming and go to Cuba and do that.
Yeah, but then that's just like weird. You're just a
But that's the thing.
bitch,
It's
man.
like I'm
You know?
I'm on that same conclusion that that's the right thing to do. However,
Mhm.
you didn't get there in the same place. Now I wonder, does the destination change in this case? Even though we look like we arrived to the same place, I don't know if we arrived to the same place.
Oh, totally different. Totally
Don't you
different. You're
think?
like in a
But
different
even though I would
dimension.
agree, just go get a prostitute. Don't waste your time trying to make a relationship with a girlfriend. Just don't. Just don't.
Mm-hmm.
The ideal life right now for me is this. Go out with the guys every night. Keep building the business, building your brand. Talk to super hotties and keep working because that's your game. Work your game.
Yeah.
Then,
It just gets so
then,
sharp.
then get a prostitute. And that's
Mm-hmm.
it. And that's it. And keep doing that. And keep doing that. Don't get serious about nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. I'd much rather have a prostitute right now
Yeah.
that I could call and she would come and I knew her and she was hot and I would pay her, we'd fuck and that'd be over. That would be
Mhm.
much better. Much better. Like 1,000,000 times better than having girlfriends right now. Straight up. Straight up. And it would be cheaper.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really would.
In the sense, okay, in the sense that you're talking about it, is it more just because you know when you have a connection, like a deeper connection like that with a girl, the energetics of it, like her taking energy from you and stuff like that, or just slowing you down, is kind of like that, or is it like just like you rather do that and just like go out and game all the time and just get so sharp because you have all these different, there's so many women over and over again and you get to see and measure out and you get to calibrate more and more and just like that game part of it, like the most. You understand it like the deepest level. That's what you're talking about, right?
No. I'm talking about this. It's not fun hanging out with a girl. And if you guys are having fun hanging out with a girl, you're not. You're actually not. You're just waiting to have sex.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
not
much.
fun hanging out with a girl. Yeah. It's fun hanging out with a girl for a short amount of time while she sits on your fucking lap and gives you IOIs. It's not fun hanging out with a girl who comes over because she's your fucking girlfriend.
Who was it that asked earlier? What's the quote of the day?
There you go.
There you go.
So
Quote of the day is easy.
it's not fun hanging out with girls, but you know, let me tell you something else. It's a lot of fun hanging out with the guys doing shit. A lot.
Facts. Always been way better.
And the only thing missing when you hang out with a lot of guys is sex.
Yep.
That's what the prostitute is. She
Yeah.
fulfills that tiny little. She fulfills that tiny little job of sex. Instead of the girl right now trying to satisfy the job of, I don't know what the fuck you try to do with these girls, honestly. It's a fucking scam. The whole thing is a scam, bro. Whoa, shit. I'm not falling for the scam. Girlfriends are getting it very quickly right now. They've always got it because I've always said the same thing. I haven't stopped saying it. My understanding is deeper on the same subject. So, what a complete charade. What a bullshit idea. Trying to convince a man to be with a woman like that. No, you can't convince me ever again. It's never gonna happen again. Fuck that shit, bro. So prostitutes are great for what they are. If you're a loser, you can use prostitutes to feel better. If you're a winner, you can use prostitutes to not lose your power. I think a powerful man should only be fucking prostitutes. Why would a powerful man fuck a girl? Think about it. All celebrities should only fuck prostitutes. That's it. It should be known. Why? I'm a celebrity. I ain't fucking giving you my dick. You're gonna try to have a kid. You're gonna get weird. You're all kind of fuck that. No.
I know, bro. They always be doing some weird shit, man. Always.
And while we fuck, I love you. After we fuck, I question you. It's always that case. So guess what? The prostitute, when I fuck her, I love her too. And afterwards, I don't need to question her. I already know it's the prostitute. Okay? That's the way it goes. I gotta go get ready, guys. Woo,
Man, thank you.
29. Let's do this. Nice talking, bro. See you guys.
All right, fellas. Maybe you'll see us live tonight. Everybody on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can click the link in the descriptions or the bio, get involved. AMU morning class. Everybody that's not on the advanced program, if you're on AMU, get on Sacred Syntax. If you're in an IMC base, guys that live in IMC bases, you got to be on all the advanced training. So you got to work that out. Sacred Syntax, the advanced training right now. You can go to imcbase1.com, check it all out. DM me with any questions. Everybody else, residency is available. You could live here with AZD, live the Vegas lifestyle with us 6 nights a week. Or residency. So just DM me, get involved with that. Don't wait. Do it right away.